What up, G?
That was probably one of my favorite what up G's.
It just
It
came
was like
out.
low tone, like let's get some jazz music going, dim the lights, somebody's scatting.
It just came out. I'm like,
I
okay,
love
fine.
it. I love it, dude. Welcome to episode 47. Here we are.
47.
Yeah. Let's do some shout outs, my friend.
Yeah.
Who would you like to shout out?
Blackbird massage. Oh, man, I just had a massage this morning. Thank you, God. And I was in like so much pain last night and this morning.
Mhm.
It's like my higher self knew that
Yeah.
I would need a massage, so I scheduled it.
Mhm.
And sure enough, I was like, oh my God, thank God I have an appointment because I was literally like hunched over in
Mm.
so much pain. And yeah, I had an amazing session this morning, and the owners, Rachel and Mike, I've known them for like 2.5 years, almost 3 years maybe.
Nice.
And each and every time I walk out of there, like, oh my God, thank you, God. Just amazing people. And you walk in and it smells really good and it's serene and like the energy of the space just feels so good. So you know that they're really like devoting so much time, energy, and love to nurture their clients and to nurture their business. And so shout out to Blackbird Massage.
That's awesome.
Hmm.
Very intentional.
Hmm.
I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Uh, and that's great that you were able to get that done in a
Hmm.
timely manner. Yeah, higher self.
Hmm.
Shout out to higher self.
Shout out to higher self. Yeah. I booked it like 2, maybe 3 weeks ago, and I was like, I don't know why, but like
Yeah.
I have to book it on this date at this time. I was
Okay.
like, okay, that's fine, whatever. All
Cool.
right, cool. And then sure enough, like just the day unwound yesterday, and I was like, I don't really feel that great.
Mm,
And then like moving around, like literally like, oh my God, ow, ooh, ow. And I'm like,
yeah.
okay. And then this morning getting up, I was like, what is happening to my body?
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. That's
So
really good.
also like heads up, like I'm probably going to be fidgety during this
Mm.
chat because my body is just recalibrating.
And that's totally okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. Do what you need to do.
Hmm.
Um, cool. And then let's shout out the HeartSpace Collective.
Mm,
We will
yeah.
be getting into the retreat that we went to facilitated at
Hmm.
uh last Sunday. And yeah, big shout out to them and what they are doing. The place that they had the retreat at was beautiful,
Oh my
and
God.
they take care of their women veterans.
Oh yeah. It's such an amazing thing. This was our what, third
Yes.
collaborative experience with them
Yes.
to witness their growth. Oh
Hmm.
my God. It when I arrived there, like pulled in, I was like, oh, they found an amazing location.
They did.
And this was their biggest group yet. I
Yes,
mean,
17.
and you could like, same thing, you can feel the love, the devotion. Like, um,
Yeah,
all the facilitators truly do gather and they're on the same page and the level of communication to make sure that, these women veterans are loved, cared for, and supported. Like you feel it.
you do.
And it shows on everybody's face because everybody like walked into the room like so relaxed. All right, I'm getting ahead, but still, major shout
Here,
out
let
to
me
them.
reel
I
you
just love
in.
them. Okay.
Dad joke. Gotta have at least one of those. Yeah, that's so true. That's a really good point. They really put I mean, the Heart Space Collective, they pour their heart into
Mhm.
what they do.
Truly.
With the location, with the food that they serve,
Hmm.
like the chefs that they have, I mean, it's high quality and high like love. I'm gonna
Hmm.
call it high love.
I love.
Um, so yeah, we fully support them, love what they're doing, love to
Hmm.
partner with them.
Hmm.
Um, yeah, so shout out to them. And then, I just want to shout out people who feel with other people.
Yes.
Community where you could feel and be who you are. And I say that because I mean, we do that with each other, which is so
Hmm.
great.
Hmm.
And then the body language technique community that I'm in, shout out to them. I am so grateful for that community because I get to be me and feel what I feel. And the beauty of it too is that like it's not just Dave facilitating. Like we on yesterday, I was in one Zoom call and we were facilitating each other.
Hmm.
And so it's like everybody's really their own leader and
Hmm.
we get to help each other. We like upgrade with each other to become even more of ourselves. And it's such a gift.
Hmm.
So yeah, shout out to people that you can feel genuinely with.
Yes. I love that.
Yeah. Yes. Okay, so let's get into updates. How have you been? What's been going on in your world? Yeah, what's going on?
What's going on?
What's going on?
Aside from my body, like
Yeah, yeah. Which is
spasm.
very like Taurus moon of you.
Okay, tell me more. Why?
Because Taurus is an earth sign and
Hmm.
it's Mother Earth and it's connected to our senses.
Hmm.
So anytime like energy is off or there could be something that's coming to the surface that we need to be with, we're going
Hmm.
to feel it in our bodies.
Yes, exactly. There's not only are we in the new moon of Taurus, so there's a lot of stuff happening.
Yes.
Yeah.
Lots
Yeah.
of
But also,
feminine stuff happening too. Feminine energies, ancestral feminine wounds.
yep.
Like
Check,
you and
check.
I have been experiencing that, and I know other people have too. So,
Hmm.
yeah.
Yeah, I mean, just with, what we were talking about before we hit record, I'm not going to get really into it, but yes, the
Mhm.
lineage has been coming up for sure. Navigating some massive triggers, acknowledging how I have felt within a specific dynamic, and acknowledging that it's okay to move forward and not engage,
Yeah.
um, for my mental health, for my overall peace, and that's okay. Um,
Mm.
uh, let's see, what else can I talk about? Shifting, my work dynamic and how I show up for work,
Yeah.
that I am more than just what I do, and
Mm.
how I have recognized that um, my whole kind of day to day exists and revolves around this job that I know is not for me,
Mm.
and how uncomfortable that makes me feel. And I try to show up, no, correction. I do show up and I am fully myself. I'm fully present. And I find ways of making it fun. It's just it's hmm. There are massive pieces that are totally out of alignment, and I cannot ignore it anymore. I cannot work with it and do the best that I can, of silencing that part that I see
Yeah.
and that I feel. And so I'm taking strides to make changes
Mm. Yeah.
because I'm not okay with my whole world revolving around something that is not for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what it has become. That's what it has been. And yeah,
As my cat meows.
exactly. See? Confirmation.
Yeah, dude, and I think that that is super important, and I feel that the feminine energy in all of us is waking up to that more and more.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you're doing things that aren't actually aligned for you,
Right.
and it's actually hurting you, even if it feels familiar and not super in your face. I think it's going to become so in our faces that we just, I mean, the phrase, there's no options. Obviously, there's always options, but
Hmm.
it feels like you are required to move towards what's aligned. And that's
Hmm.
it,
Hmm. Yes.
you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Oh my God, I'm just observing in my brain how many pieces are in my life are shifting with such a heightened level of specificity that I'm like, oh, this is how astrology truly does like move your world
Yeah. Hmm.
to set you on your own path of, yeah, to like, oh, you're not quite there. Let me turn this dial. Oh, you're not like, it's like tuning in on the radio, right? Like,
Right. Yeah.
it's not quite it. How can we get a better frequency, or a
Yes.
clearer frequency?
Right.
But also, like, you have to be open and willing to work of like, oh, okay, yeah, I'm going to vocalize that I need this change, or I'm going to,
Yeah.
show up with actionable steps.
Right.
Hmm.
Yes.
Hmm. Yeah.
Totally. Yeah. And I love astrology that it can show us, it can really promote our growth and like, you know, moving towards what's aligned. And you're right, like there's this thing that people can get into with anything, which is to say, like, oh, I'll just wait for the astrology to be better, or I'll just wait for something. And that gets us locked into being the victim. Like we can do that with anything. And so it's not about waiting for something. It's about listening to yourself, no matter what. Like more
Hmm.
and more, that's something that I've come to recognize in a felt experience way, not just like intellectually, you know?
Yes. Yes. That reminds me of this thought that I had regarding divine timing.
Mm.
I hear within the spiritual community, oh, it's all about divine timing. Oh, it's all about, when the time is right. Bro, it's what you do with that time.
Yes.
That's what makes it divine timing, right?
Yes.
Like, or you hear time heals all wounds. It's like, no, because not necessarily, because I have witnessed people still
Yeah.
hanging on to like bullshit that happened 50 years ago. Like, it's
Right.
what you do with the time.
Yes.
Divine timing, truly, like those things move into your life when you are ready for it. You have to exercise, in the pranic healing community, Master Choa talks about it being your will to power. You have to
Mm.
set
Yeah.
forth with actionable steps. You
Yes.
cannot just be like in this passive state of, oh, in divine timing, it'll happen just perfectly, right? Like, no,
No.
no, you have to show up and do the work in order for those things to be like, okay, now you're ready for it. You're open for it. Now you're in alignment for that thing that you are wanting.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yes. And I just want to I'll bring in something else to like highlight this, add to what you're saying, which is like I did my dissertation, and I'm not going to go into the whole thing, but there was this theory that I was reading about, which is in terms of like religiosity or spirituality, we tend to unconsciously project uh, what we experience as kids onto these spiritual forces.
Hmm.
So, right, like it's speaking to, well, I could go unconscious and say, well, I'm just going to wait until it's right. Or I'm
Right.
just gonna wait until something appears for me. That could be like as a kid, I'm just gonna wait until my mom or dad actually loves me the way that I want.
Mm, yeah.
And it doesn't happen. And we're not kids anymore. I mean, we have our younger selves with us and they will get activated. And so
Yeah.
we do have that, of course.
Hmm.
And it's an unconscious thing that we can go to not be in our own agency.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah, to stop looking outside of ourselves, to stop waiting for those things outside of ourselves. It's to take back our power and say, what is it that I can actually do? What is it that I can actually shift within me? Sometimes it's a mindset, sometimes it's waking up 10 minutes early, right? Sometimes it's having the uncomfortable
yeah,
conversation.
yeah.
Sometimes it's taking back your power and saying, no, that does not work for me.
Uh,
Sometimes it's not responding to a text message. Sometimes it's not answering the phone. Sometimes it's blocking a caller. Um, there are so many different actionable steps to show up for yourself and create that divine timing.
right, right. And I feel like it can be very challenging
Hmm.
because of many things. And one in particular is you're speaking to the nuance of situations,
Hmm.
and our system can get locked into what's familiar. And so
Right.
when we move towards something that's like nuanced, it's saying, okay, I'm gonna be courageous and step into the unknown because this is what's been familiar.
Hmm. Hmm.
And I am choosing to experiment with and listen to what I feel
Hmm.
and move towards that, even if it's not familiar.
Right.
So yeah, that
Yeah.
takes courage, no doubt about it.
Mhm.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, was there anything else that you wanted to update us on?
No, I don't think so. Yeah, I'm curious what's happening with you.
Yeah, well, along the lines of what we're speaking to, I've been on the dating apps and sometimes I'll get like external feedback about, you know, maybe I'll be talking to this one woman and I'll tell somebody this and they'll instantly give me their feedback of what I should do. And it's not a bad thing. It's just more about what they think I should do because of their experience.
Right.
And also them knowing me and what I want. But
Right.
here's the thing. Here's the thing that I've noticed about me is that uh, I'm gonna move towards what energizes me.
Yes.
And so I'll just like briefly talk about this one connection a little bit. I don't want to give away too much because, yeah, like
Hmm.
I'll just be vague about this.
Hmm.
But I want to illustrate the point of this person, this woman, she and I didn't align in some ways. And so I think typically people would be like, oh, so you're going to say no and not really talk to her anymore. And I'm like, no. I'm like, this is a cool connection. I had a phone call with her. She was lovely. I told her, this is what I'm hoping for on the dating apps. She told me and was transparent about what she wanted. Didn't align. However, we still met up and had a great conversation. And it's a friend kind of connection at
Hmm.
this point,
Hmm.
right? Like, and I love that because the connection is already very nourishing.
Hmm.
And I feel like I can be myself with her. And so, it's sort of an unconventional way of going about that,
Hmm.
but I'm listening to me and what energizes me. And so a lot of people said like what are you doing? Right? And I'm just
Hmm.
like I am following what feels right for me.
Hmm. Hmm.
And so like inside of this like context of what we've been talking about, what you brought in, the nuance of like us playing with like, we don't need to be so rigid.
Right.
Like, what if you opened up? And maybe that doesn't feel right for you, and that's also okay too.
Right.
Maybe you just want like to go on a one track path, that really works for you. I just feel for me, I need it to be more open because that's who I am.
Hmm.
It needs to align in that way.
Hmm.
And eventually, I'm going to find more and more alignment through that process. So yeah, I wanted to share that because that was sort of like an aha moment for me that allowed me to like give myself permission to go deeper into me being me, you know?
Hmm. Hmm.
And that feels so good in my body. Like I feel joy and excitement right now just speaking to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But didn't you encounter the what are you doing scenario with your last relationship?
I did.
Yeah, people were like, literally,
Like,
what are you
what are you
doing?
doing? Yes.
And you were saying, no, there's something here for me.
Hmm.
So that
Yeah.
also speaks to what we were talking about earlier, is that sometimes you need to tune in and take actionable steps that are right for you,
Yes.
even though you'll have potentially a negative ripple effect from the people around you. They're literally going to be like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Why are you doing that?
Yes.
You're
Right.
being XYZ. You should XYZ.
Right. You want this, why aren't you doing this?
Right.
Yeah.
Well, yes, it can be both. It can be both. I still want these things, but something is here for me, and I need to explore that.
Yes, that is
Hmm.
so true. It's a good practice because, like for you and I both, we have our Libra and our South Node.
Hmm.
And that it like the shadow side of Libra is like blending in
Yes.
and not being your own person and just
Right.
going along with the crowd.
Hmm. Hmm.
And so we inherently had that familiarity coming into this life.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
what our soul is asking us to do is follow the Aries North Node,
Hmm.
which is exactly what we're speaking to. I'm gonna follow me
Hmm.
and express me in a way that feels in alignment. And I'm gonna have passion about that.
Hmm.
I'm gonna do my best to navigate it, even though Aries is like, let's fucking jump in. And then we
Huh.
course correct, right?
Right.
And that's also okay. Like it's all okay.
Right. Yes, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah, especially coming from a background that has such strong personalities, which is I'm
Yes.
so grateful that I grew up with such strong personalities, in the family dynamic. It taught me so much.
Yeah.
And it also taught me that, like, yeah, I'm going to have a ripple effect every time I steer left or every time I steer right.
Yeah.
That no
Totally.
matter what I do, no matter what I decide, somebody somewhere is going to have an opinion about it. Great.
Oh,
That's
dude, yeah.
beautiful. What a beautiful gift to learn how to navigate, to no matter what chatter is happening out here, I have to tune in and listen to my own guidance. Still, navigate those things with loving kindness and respect. You can be respectful and love from afar,
Yeah. Totally.
but to say like, no, that doesn't work for me, and I'm going to choose to turn left, and you need to turn right. That's great. I see that. I hear you. But no, thank you. That's
Yeah. Yes.
mm-mm.
Yeah, and I don't know how you experience like the Libra because it's also your rising sign. So
Right.
it's a
Yeah.
little more complex for you in some ways. I mean, I have
Hmm.
Virgo, which is right next to Libra.
Hmm.
So we can feel like a certain level of, oh, but I want to have harmony with my relationships.
Yeah.
And then with the South Node, it's like it can feel like it's pulling us into those like spaces of, oh, I need to play the role of like, okay, like let's
Right.
like collaborate and be with each other in a harmonious way.
Yeah.
However, when we do that in an imbalanced way, dude, my body reacts.
Seriously, like there's serious ramifications
Yeah.
for me and for my body. Um, you know, It shows up in migraines. It
Mhm.
shows up in body tension. Now it shows up in nerve pain. And I'm like, this is great. I love the body. And thank you for the message. Can we chill the fuck out? Because, bro, I need you to like not be screaming at me. Um,
I still love
yeah.
how you call your body bro.
I'll call God bro. I call
I
you
know.
bro.
I
I'm
love
like,
it. Love it. So
it's,
good.
I love my conversations with God. I'm like, hey, dude,
Bro, bro,
I
what's
love you. And bro, what can I get a map? Yeah. He sent
Yeah.
me a map and I don't like the map and I get to tame my ego. I understand. Right? Like the conversations are really hilarious. And also like, thank you, God. I appreciate you. And yes. Um, yeah. Um, I have learned that because I have wanted so much like peace within whatever community I am in, that sometimes I can really ignore my own wants and desires. And this is not good for the Leo. The Leo needs the self-expression, needs to
Yes.
be big and expressive. And if
Yes.
I find that I'm holding it
Yeah.
in, it can be, okay, how do I express this emotion? And
Yeah.
it can release itself in such a big energy that people are like, whoa, I did not anticipate that. It's like I'm not mad at anybody. I'm not holding on to grief. I just need
Yeah.
to release it and breathe through it. And then I'm fine. Right?
Right.
Like so it's such an interesting like I explain it in this way. The British roots in me want the quiet, reserved.
Mm.
Hmm.
Stoic.
Hmm. Right. Yes. Yeah. And then the Irish in me is like big and expressive and
Mhm.
let me dance in a big way, right? Pink glasses. But I have this like constant inner friction happening, not
Yeah.
only within my genealogy because of Irish and British, but also like, the Libra and Leo
Hmm.
happening from within. And it creates such beautiful expression. Like I have created such amazing, powerful artwork because of it. Or when I show up in theater, it's like it's no, I'm able to let go, or I'm able to really just sing loudly and really belt it out. And then I'm also like, okay, great. I left my heart on the table and now I'm good. And now I'm quiet. And now I'm totally like people are like, how did that just come from that? Right. And so
Yeah.
yes, that just happened.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I don't know where I was going with that. What else?
That's great, dude. That's where you went with it.
It's good.
Um, let's see, what else? Oh, well, I've had ha a lot happen.
Hmm.
I had this really powerful therapy session with my therapist, and so basically, like, I'll just give like the cliff notes of it. Um, I got to the core of my my fears growing up around my own desires and my own desires related to like wanting my parents' attention and love,
Mm.
and how as a kid, eventually I conditioned myself and was conditioned to suppress those things. But it was a really interesting experience when I leaned into feeling my younger self at 4 or 5 years old. I saw her like screaming, like this deep, and I remember calling it was like a deep hunger for my mom's love. And I felt this internal reaction of fear to my
Hmm.
younger self. And I feel like that was reflecting a lot of different things from my childhood, that present me reacted to little me in a fearful way of like, oh shit, very she's feeling really intensely
Hmm.
and a lot. Like it's almost like it's approaching your deepest fears around like it is somebody gonna love me when I'm feeling this intense hunger for love. And we all have that on
Hmm.
some level.
Hmm.
And for me, uh, I approached her and I was with her, and it deepened this new experience for her that she was okay to have that deep, intense, big hunger for love.
Hmm.
And what that did for me was create so much more security inside of my own love with myself. Because that's really what it is. We end up feeling afraid of our own love. And then it's reflected in external relationships where we really want to be a partner with somebody, but then when we like somebody, we pull away or we don't fully give our love.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I just saw
I
your
don't do
reaction
that
to
at I don't do that at all. Yeah.
that. Right, sure. Yeah, same. I haven't done that before. Um, and so like it's really about coming back to yourself
Hmm.
and going into those spaces where you are afraid of your own self
Yeah.
and breaking through, building a new relationship with your own love. And I felt that on such a deep level, dude. Like it was scary at first. I was so scared of my own younger self. And then took a breath, and my therapist is so great. Like he's such a good container and asks such like great questions to like slowly lead me into the deepening.
Hmm.
And man, my younger self, she's so fucking cool.
Hmm.
And I love my big love. Like
Yes.
I love her big love. And I love how much she wants to be loved. You know, oh, it
Yeah.
makes me tear up because it's such a gift.
Hmm.
Such a
Yeah.
gift to get to reach her.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, whew. Like that was massive.
Hmm.
And I'm so grateful that I got to that depth with her. And it actually like it helped me move so beautiful. Helped me move towards like more forgiveness to my mom.
Hmm.
And because I didn't realize this until yesterday. I was caught in these loops of like unconsciously judging my mom
Mm.
and then judging
Yeah.
me for my own mistakes, like the decisions that I've made that have led to whatever.
Right. Right.
And I told you about this. I was on my yoga mat
Hmm.
and I was about to go to sleep and I had my door open and this bug flew in and it bit me right on my finger on my left side.
Hmm.
And the index finger is about being directed.
Hmm.
So receiving direction from my feminine energy,
Hmm.
allowing my feelings to be. And
Because the left side is the feminine. Yeah.
yes, and allowing them to direct me.
Hmm.
And
Hmm.
for a long time, I didn't trust my feelings, or
Yeah.
I didn't, or I like would feel them and then feel bad for feeling them,
Right. Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
And so there's this like mistrust that I had for my own feminine.
Hmm.
And dude, that bite from that bug, it hurt so bad. It like
Mm.
stung and burned, and I was freaking out because I didn't know what kind of bug it was, and luckily like figured it out. But I settled down before I went to bed
Mm.
And I started crying because I was like, oh my gosh, this is not a coincidence that it happened on this side with this
Right.
finger.
Right.
I was feeling into that and I was like, oh shit, like I haven't been allowing myself to grieve and to feel. I've been judging.
Mm.
I've been judging instead and being in my head about it. And so like that prompted me to go into my body, feel, allow, and just be.
Hmm.
And yeah, since then, like I've been feeling so much more clarity and love and security inside of myself
Yeah.
instead of bracing and holding and
Oh,
creating
yeah.
tension, you know?
Yeah.
So, for the audience, like things are not coincidences. Like a bug bite, uh, some sort of sensation in your body that
Hmm.
all of a sudden happens,
Hmm.
there's reasons for it.
Absolutely.
Our body's
Absolutely.
constantly talking to us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Right. There's absolute coincidence that the left side of my body goes numb from the traumatic brain injury.
Right.
It's like
Yeah.
the lineage of my mother and then her mother,
Yeah.
potentially even her mother. Like
Yeah.
there's blatant disregard for emotions and feelings. And the fact that it's like,
Yes.
oh, and the pain that I have been in the last 2 days, the majority of it has been in my left hip.
Mm,
And I'm like, oh, this is definite lineage
yeah.
stuff coming up that I get to sift through, acknowledge, and instead of just like gritting my teeth through it, I just like, oh, I hear you, body.
Hmm.
Thank you. I love you. Thank you. And
Yeah.
it'll go up again. Oh, yeah, I hear you. Thank you. Yeah, I'm paying attention to you. You have my attention, right? Like, and then to book a massage
Hmm.
with a man,
Mm,
right? To allow myself to receive from
right.
masculine energy and to like, okay, I'm showing up and I'm in pain and okay, here we go. Like to not like grit my teeth through it, but to like acknowledge like this is, and there was an area in my left shoulder that he like pressed into and I immediately was like and
Ooh.
then started crying and he's just holding my head and he's like, what do you need me to do? And I'm like, I just need to breathe through this.
Oh.
And I'm crying and I'm like, okay. And it's coming back down and I'm like, God, there's so much happening right now.
Yeah, support. So left shoulder support from a feminine figure.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Right? Exactly.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
and being triggered in the way that I have been recently, I'm like, okay, yeah, I see that. I know that. I feel that. And like to have, like, I'm the first person to say my mom had it tough. My
Sure.
grandmother was not easy. She was the biggest pain in the ass. She was not very warm and friendly. Like Leos were super warm and friendly, but this Leo, she was not. She was not.
I mean, the
Um,
shadow side of Leo is pretty harsh.
yes, yeah,
Yeah.
right. Cold. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
I know when I'm in the shadow.
Yeah.
Um, uh, and my father was in and out of jail. He was an alcoholic. She was a single mom with four daughters who we all have big energetic bodies. We're, uh, she, let's see, two air signs, a fire
Mm,
sign, and a water sign. Like there's a lot of dynamic happening there.
yeah.
I'm the first person to say to use compassion. Like my mom did the best that she could with what she knew how to do.
Mhm.
And I also acknowledge where moving forward, I'm not okay with staying in the
Mm,
cyclical loop.
mhm.
Um, that I'm not rebelling, that I'm simply saying I'm not okay with certain things.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. And it's showing up in this glorious body of mine. And I'm like, okay,
Right. Yeah.
okay. Hmm.
And we gotta feel in
Mm,
order to help the body move it.
mhm.
And we'll get into these like spaces of like, well, I'm doing all the things and I'm using the right language, the most loving, authentic language, and my body's still feeling this way. And I still think that there's a opportunity in that to continue to soften to yourself
Yeah,
instead of
yeah,
judge yourself for it. And I know
right.
that's tricky, like it could be really hard.
Hmm.
It's not an easy one many times. Um, and I think it's really important if you can do that. Uh,
Hmm.
yeah. Yeah, the other piece of this is like I feel like because I moved through this depth kind of like space, yesterday I felt so good and I was walking on a trail and listening to like some really good music and I just felt this full body like experience of love and joy and just like acceptance of being where I am and who I am. And dude, man, that's the fucking best.
You Taurus moon.
True. Yeah.
I hear music and it resonates so deeply within my body,
Yes.
and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
life is beautiful.
Yes. Especially when you find like a really good new song and you're like,
Yes.
this
Yeah.
is the jam.
Oh
Let's
yeah.
go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love Spotify and how it like will randomly pull something in,
Hmm.
and it's pulled in this song that's like 8 minutes long. And every time I hear it, I'm like, yes, here we
That's awesome.
go. 8
So
minute
good.
journey. Here we go.
Love it.
Yes.
Oh, an 8 minute song is so good.
So good. So good.
Yes. Um, that's so good. Oh, and let's see. The other thing, I saw a few rentals last week
Hmm.
to move in some energy. They didn't align, but it was good that I went, and I'm gonna go look at more this coming week. Um, and oh, dude, I had this moment when I was walking, and I was like, because I was like feeling so much love, I was like, oh my gosh, what like the reflection of when we are in flow and in our own secure love, how good that feels and how and what kind of energy you're putting out in the universe. And it made me spotlight the spaces where I haven't been doing that and how that's like creating certain dynamics. So like for example, like in my dating life, if I enter into like a connection and I'm like super excited about it, it flows. But if I enter into a connection and I'm kind of like, I don't know, like a bit hesitant or like things don't fully feel like they align, maybe even on like a really subtle level, but I can
Hmm.
feel it,
Hmm.
it feels very different. And
Yeah.
so I've said no a lot to people.
Hmm.
I'll just say that.
Yeah.
Uh, and sometimes I feel discouraged,
Hmm.
And then there's other times where I'm like, okay, yeah, this is good that I'm doing this and this doesn't align. I'm gonna keep saying no until it's like a big fuck yeah.
Yes. Yes. Because when you are in the dynamic of a romantic relationship, you're going to need to listen to that inner
Yeah.
tuning fork, that inner knowing, that
Yes.
intuition, to be able to navigate really big and scary, potentially scary
Hmm.
scenarios that life can potentially throw at you. And so if you're not listening to it now,
Hmm.
if you allow yourself to enter into a relationship dynamic that just because someone is choosing you or picking you,
Right.
like that could potentially be really detrimental. Like
Yeah.
just like you, how do I say this? I have said no to people who choose me, and I'm like, this is not in alignment for me. It just there's too much that just feels off.
Yeah.
This pulls me off my center. This has me questioning my intuition, and I'm not okay with that. I will not enter a dynamic where I question my intuition. I know for sure that because I say no, that I will be entering into a relationship dynamic, a romantic relationship where I truly feel alive and like a whole woman. Um, and I'll be able to step into my power um, and make bold choices because I'm doing it now.
Yeah.
The person who is
Yeah.
coming into my life will only enhance it
Mhm.
instead of me compromising myself
Right.
because I know that I'm doing it now. I'm making choices based off of what feels good for me now. I'm listening to my intuition now.
Mhm.
Having a romantic partner should truly enhance your life. And if anywhere in your life that you're like, oh, that doesn't make that, I've noticed that like I used to be passionate about this thing, but now
Mhm.
I'm no longer doing this thing. Why did I stop? Is it
Right.
because this other person is in my life? Have I outgrown this thing or
Hmm.
did I stop because this person it makes this person uncomfortable and so I
Hmm.
am holding myself small to make this person comfortable.
Right. Yeah.
Right? Like there's subtlety and there's nuance in understanding your choices, but I want to commend you for saying no. I want to commend you for saying like keep listening to that intuition because when that woman comes into your world, it's going to enhance your life. And
Yeah.
then think of the ripple effect that you'll have when you're feeling that energy,
Yeah.
that
That's
vibration,
it.
that, right?
Yeah.
Like think about that. And so
So true.
that's how I know that not only for you, but also for me, is that no, I'm making those hard choices now.
Right.
I know now. Hmm.
Yeah, that's a really good point, dude. Thanks for that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's huge. Um, Beautiful. I think that's all of the updates for me. Did you have anything else update wise?
Mm-mm.
Okay. So let's get into it. HeartSpace Collective retreat
Yeah.
we facilitated at. Where do you want to start?
Uh, I love working with HeartSpace Collective. I love what they're doing. I love what they're doing. They're, providing a space, a healing opportunity for women veterans. Um, there's so much unspoken gratitude to women, and then there's so much unspoken gratitude to veterans. And then to combine it, it's like, yeah, we get to devote time, energy,
Yeah.
and space to these women who are so giving and have been through so much. Some of them have been through so much. Um, it was such an honor to show up and to be a part of this
Yeah.
retreat.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, I really I really enjoyed it in many ways. And so we introed ourselves, which we had great intros. Like those were so good.
And thinking about the second time where I was like hyped up on caffeine, I was like,
Yeah,
da, da, da,
yeah.
da, da, da,
That was
da.
still great because it like brought in some humor and
Yeah,
it's us being human and
great.
um yeah, and then me like walking around being like, "Hey, I gotta walk around because I'm neurodivergent and I need to move energy." Who else
Hmm.
is neurodivergent?
Yeah.
Uh like it felt really good to just like be be
Hmm.
us and be
Yeah.
authentic in that?
Yeah, and I felt so bad because you didn't sleep the night before, and I could
Oh
tell
yeah.
that you were lower energy, and I was like, okay, how do I like what? Like
Yeah.
usually the tables are turned and we're flopped. Like usually I'm the one with lower energy and I'm navigating a whole bunch of shit, and this time, um, I was like, okay, how do I support you? What do you
Yeah,
need?
dude, because I had a cold all that last
Oh,
week
yeah.
and then just did not sleep well for whatever reason.
Hmm.
So yeah, I remember you walked up to me and you said something like, "How can I support you?" And I
Hmm.
was like, "Oh, thank you. I'm good. I'm just gonna jump right in and see how that goes." I think at one point I was like, "I need to go outside for a little bit,
Hmm.
just be in my
Hmm.
energy."
Hmm.
And you're like, "Oh yeah, I got you." And that was super supportive.
Oh, yeah. It's so important as a facilitator. You're holding space for other people. And being empathic, you're naturally going to like pick up stuff that don't, it doesn't necessarily belong to you. And being
Right.
sensitive to energy, we have a way of doing that. And it's also part of what we signed up for. We're transmuting stuff too.
Mhm.
Um, but it's so important as a facilitator that you take the time that you need to like take care of you too. That's one thing that really wasn't spoken about enough, especially as I was learning energetic healing.
Mm,
You need to clean your energy 5 times more than you're
yeah.
cleaning other people's.
Yeah.
Um, and I'm so grateful that I have the mentor in my life that I do because she's like, you need to be cleaning your own energetic field like 5 times more. Like this is just you're going to implode because of how your energy just naturally is.
Right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yes.
And it's so
Yeah.
I'm so glad. Like when you were like, I need a minute, I was like, great. You go
It
take care of you.
was.
Yes.
It was just like 5 minutes, but it was so helpful.
Right.
I was just in my own energy. I was breathing. I was feeling my feet on the ground. I like imagined my feet as roots, like roots going into the
Hmm.
ground and,
Hmm.
you know,
Yeah.
transmuting whatever energy that wasn't supporting me that I needed help with from Mother Earth, Forest
Hmm.
Moon.
Hmm. Hmm.
So yeah, it was really helpful. And that's the beauty of like us as a team. Like I trust you and I know that I can lean into
Hmm.
trusting you to
Yeah.
hold space for me and me to hold space for you. And
Yeah.
it just the inherent knowledge and felt experience of that, I feel like allows me to feel even more like, how do I put this? Like it's not just like freeing, it's like there's a security in it. There's a security in
Yes.
our partnership in that.
Absolutely. Yeah. And let me add to that, thank you,
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
is that like we know when to challenge each other,
Yes.
right? Either we're displaying a process or part of an exercise. And
Mhm.
so we know when to challenge each other versus when to like pull back. And
Yeah.
I'm so grateful for that because like sometimes you're about to challenge me and I'm like, fuck, oh, I'm gonna vomit. I don't like this. Okay, but this is good. Okay, let's do the thing. But I feel safe enough to like to dive in deeper because I'm like, she's got my back.
Yeah.
It's fine. And if I don't feel comfortable with it, if I say no,
Yeah.
like we redirect.
Yes.
And that level of safety like is huge.
Huge. Yeah.
Not only does it set the tone, the atmosphere for the space that we're providing for, how we're facilitating, like
Mhm.
it also showcases to our clients that like we're not going to shove you in the deep end and be like,
Mm.
fuck you. Like
Yeah.
you're on your own. It's none of that. It's like, okay, do you think that you can take a step? Do you think that you can jump into this deep water? If you feel safe enough, I'm right here next to you and I've
Yes.
got you. And I'm going to jump in with you
Hmm.
and I've got you. Oh, and
Yeah.
by the way, did I say it? Like I got you. Like, cool.
Yes.
Because if you don't feel comfortable, if that doesn't feel good, if it's too scary, cool. We'll just like splash around in the shallow end. It's totally
Yeah.
fine.
Totally.
Right? And it creating and showcasing that dynamic
Mm.
really does shift the stage for how everybody navigates the emotions that come up, which some of the subject matter that we dive into, bro, is like so fucking deep. Like I'm like, what?
Sure.
Like sometimes I'm like, that happened to you? Like, fuck.
Yeah,
How
dude.
are you like not in a psychiatric facility? Are you okay? Like, whoa. Like sometimes I'm like, can we handle this? No, we got this. But also like, what?
Like, whoa. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's so true. Yeah, that we get the honor of being with people in the
Oh,
depths of their wounds, you
oh
know,
yeah.
the depth of
And
their, yeah.
it is such an honor
Mhm.
to hold the space both with and for these people. Like I'm
Yes.
so grateful that people like so openly share
Yeah.
their life and their heart space, like literally,
Yes.
like pun
Yes,
intended.
their heart space. Yeah.
But
Yeah.
also like their deep wounds that they've been carrying. Some of them have been carrying it around for like years. And some of
Years.
it is like so fresh and so raw. And for them to share their heart, it's like, oh, bro, I see you.
Yeah.
The light in me sees the light in you. And like the little kid in me sees the little kid in you. And I'm sorry. Like I want to like cry for you. I want to cry with you. And I'm
Yeah.
sorry that that happened. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah,
It's
dude.
so meaningful. I love that I get to do this with you. Thank you.
Oh, dude, yeah. Right back at
Mhm.
you. Like
Yeah.
it's the best. I mean, to drive home, actually to drive there and be so tired, but then like I just kept feeling so excited.
Yeah.
And I was like, I'm not dreading this at all. Like I don't care
No.
how tired I am.
Yeah.
I'm so pumped to
Hmm.
do this work with Lindsay,
Yeah.
to be in this space and create the container for these women.
Yeah.
And yeah, like it's so fulfilling.
Yeah. And let me, if I can,
Yeah.
share with you the prep that I do going into a workshop like this, like
Yeah.
knowing that it's going to be an all day scenario.
Mm.
I am really mindful that I make sure I get enough sleep throughout the whole week. It's like, okay, do I need to take a supplement to help me navigate sleep? Do I like how much water am I drinking?
Right.
I make sure that I don't ingest too much caffeine. I am very mindful. There is no tequila that happens the week of. There none. There absolutely not. Like I don't really drink, but like when I do, it's tequila and it's tequila because I don't have any issues afterwards
Yeah.
recovering. But I am very intentional that there is absolutely zero alcohol consumption, period, the week of. And if I do, I make sure it's super, super small. Like I am mindful of the food that I eat. I am mindful of my mindset. I am mindful of how often am I numbing out on the phone. Like
Mm.
I want to make sure I set a discipline practice the week of to make sure that I am showing up with fullest capacity to be present, um, as present as possible, because what people share is so deep.
Yeah.
And I want to make sure that I am fully in tune
Mm.
spiritually, mentally, emotionally, physically present
Yeah.
for these people.
Yeah. Yeah, and I feel that from you. And that's you and I have been on our own journey for years and we've done a lot of work and we'll continue to do work.
Hmm. Hmm.
I feel that what you're speaking to is because we both know in the depths of our hearts and souls
Hmm.
that this is our purpose,
Hmm.
that this is how we want to show up. And it's like, it's precious work. And it's so beautiful that we get to do it and see people. And really, we're seen too. And
Hmm.
the thing is like, we have done such deep work that we can show up and yeah, stuff may come up for both of us,
Hmm.
and we're still able to hold space for these women, actually, even more deeply because
Hmm.
it resonates inside of our own experience, our own system, that we can then use that to alchemize with the participants.
Yes.
Such a
Yeah.
beautiful way.
Yeah.
And I see you, I get to witness you do that every single time, and it resonates for people.
Hmm.
They take it in, and I feel like we help them move towards themselves even more, you know?
Yeah. Yeah. For sure. Guiding people back to the remembrance of who they
Yes.
are and
Yes.
um, assisting in transmuting traumatic emotions, traumatic experiences. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. That I feel such a strong passion for. And the methods continue to grow and shift and change, and that's fun for
Yes.
me to witness. Like, oh, I used to do that with visual art, and then in acting, and then as a professor, and then,
Mm. Hmm.
now as we've created this method of shaking people up and
Yes.
yeah.
Yes. Yeah, so like in these two groups that we did, they're both a little over 2.5 hours.
Hmm. Hmm.
Um, separately, total probably somewhere around like 5.5 or so, something like that. Um, we we introduce ourselves, and we have them introduce themselves. And this was an interesting retreat because there was a good amount of women who had went to another retreat prior. I don't know if it was like, I think it was maybe a couple months ago.
Hmm.
But it sounds like they've stayed in touch with each other. And then they went
Yeah.
to this HeartSpace Collective retreat. And so that was interesting because it was a mix of that group and then other women that showed up.
Hmm.
And, they intentionally mixed the groups so that it wasn't just like all of that one group together,
Right, right.
which was beautiful. And
Yeah.
also, I didn't notice the difference because they were all so cohesive,
Right.
you know?
Right. If I detected that somebody was really guarded, they actually dropped their guard so much faster simply because like
Eh,
other people were like ready. They were
yes.
ready to dive in. They called the first retreat like trauma camp, and
Trauma
this was
camp. Yeah.
trauma spa. And I
Yeah.
was like, what an interesting, way of labeling it. But I understand now that I understand like the background of it, like
Yeah.
why they called it that.
Yeah.
But what a difference it makes as a facilitator when somebody's ready to just like go full throttle.
Oh, yeah. Huge. Huge,
Yeah.
dude. Yeah. And I would say most of them were ready to do that.
Yes.
And so it allowed us to go to this depth that was like, it was both deep and wide. I would describe
Yeah.
it that way. Like
Yeah.
there was a nuance, a significance of the range, like the range of the depth that we went into with each exercise.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Yeah.
Do you have highlights that aren't like specific to the people and their content, but like highlights of facilitating these groups?
Yeah. I mean, just in what you just said,
Yeah. Okay.
how like the depth and truly the vastness that they were ready to explore. Because some of the things that we do, it's like it's out of the norm. It's something as simple as eye contact really shakes
Yeah.
people up. And every
Yeah.
time I'm like, wow.
Yeah, dude.
Right? Like how disconnected we truly are in navigating everyday life. And something as simple as, you know, eye contact with intention behind it is
Mm,
super powerful.
yes.
And watching people's reactions to it, it's like, oh, you're holding in so much and you're so starved for connection. Um, and not to compare to other groups, but to just, as an example for comparison, is that when somebody is not ready to open up, when somebody is not ready to do this work,
Yeah.
how delicately we walk them through each exercise, but like knowing like, okay, we're not gonna push you.
Right.
We're
Yeah.
gonna we're gonna continue to challenge you in a healthy way, but like we're gonna navigate this with care. I'm so sorry that the dog needs to go out, so we're
Oh,
gonna
yeah. Go for it. Yeah.
we're gonna take a little bit of a walk.
Yeah, that yeah, the beauty of this work is really experiential. I mean, there's a lot of beauties of this work. I'll just highlight the experiential piece of this is that like more and more insight about how people shift, grow, change into more alignment with themselves has so much to do with the depth of engagement of our entire system,
Oh,
right?
yeah.
Like if we get to like incorporate that in the work that we do, like your body is gonna be activated in this work.
Okay, but also can I just tell you? So one client that we saw who is part of the facilitators, to see the radiance
Mm,
and her light and her
yeah.
strength, and how many sessions did we have her? She was a part of our series.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. So there was we did the 4 sessions
Yeah.
series with her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I would say that this person was, slightly resistant,
Mhm.
but seeing her after how much time has gone
Mhm.
by and seeing truly her open heart, I'm
Mhm.
like, oh my God, look at how you've blossomed. Like
Yeah.
I know that this work goes really deep and it takes time to integrate um,
Yeah.
what what is learned and what is shed and how you show up. I really feel like give it a year. This
Yeah.
person is going to really take off and really begin to blossom.
Yeah.
And sure enough, seeing this person at the retreat, I was like, oh my God.
You're like, dang.
Oh my, yeah. So I'm so excited to like I wish that we had a way of staying in touch with some of these individuals at this retreat because
Yeah.
to witness, right? Like that's the thing that I wish that we had the ability to do.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
would be really cool to like
Yeah.
follow them,
Yeah.
almost have like a data point.
Right, right.
Yeah. Over
And I've
time.
seen it within other clients too, of like,
Yeah.
oh, look at how so and so is flourishing. Look at the light that they're shining now. And I get to see somebody who first attended our very first sessions where we were just like figuring it out
Hmm.
and just like how they're growing in what they're
Yeah.
doing. And I'm like, oh, but look at you now. It's
Yeah.
so fun. I love it so
Oh, that's
much.
so
Yeah.
true, dude. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's such a gift to see. Yeah. Yeah, and it's so cool too because what I've been learning with this like being unconscious versus being conscious,
Hmm.
uh shout out to Dave Dangle because Daigle. Dave
Daigle.
Daigle. I
Like
still
bagel, but with a
I
D.
know, but like I said it like
Daigle.
Daigle for a while, so like I have to
It'll take a minute, that's all.
slow down and say Dave Daigle. Dave
Yeah,
Daigle.
Dave. Shout out, Dave. What's
Shout
up?
out, Dave. The work that I've been doing with body language technique and
Hmm.
conscious language, uh, I mean, you've seen it in group, like how it's supported what we do so much. It's this beautiful piece of like me. I've just learned so much about like what is going unconscious and then
Yeah,
what's being more conscious. And it's in the body that I've
yeah.
learned, right? Like, so it's just added a new texture to how I show up in facilitating.
Not just texture. Liz, but also like a depth that you are meeting all of these individuals, like to witness where you were before you started exploring this, to witness the excitement of, and you really have been showing up for yourself and really been pushing yourself
Yeah.
to grow. And then to show up and to witness you grow as a facilitator because of this added technique, it's like my work partner is a badass.
Oh, thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thank you for seeing me. I received that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
And there's a raven. Hi.
Oh, hello. Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, see the magic. It's
Yes.
just confirmation. God, she's beautiful. Look
That's
at you go,
awesome.
dude.
That's a special bird for you.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
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 I have a raven wing.
Mm-hmm.
Just ravens have been so deep messengers, is what I'm going to say. Crows and ravens. Most people in society are like, ill crow, ill raven. And I'm like, oh, you're so
You're like, oh, but so pretty.
right. Yeah, for
Yeah.
real.
Yeah.
But they're speaking to me. Wow. I mean, like, she's just like dancing in the air, what she's doing.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So cool. Yeah, thank you for that, dude. It's true. It- it's so cool. Like I sometimes words aren't enough, but the experience that I've had the more of the confidence and competence that I've experienced inside of facilitating
Mm-hmm.
because of the work that I've been doing with myself and learning how to work with myself.
Mm-hmm.
It really does translate into working with other people.
Yeah.
Um, Plus, the work that I'm doing in my own therapy, we've been targeting like these emotional barriers to me being in my heart.
Mm-hmm.
And dude, I showed up in my heart at the HeartSpace Collective,
Yeah, you did.
and I felt
Mm-hmm.
so in alignment with myself.
Mm-hmm.
Before that, sometimes I would feel a little self-conscious or like,
Hmm.
you know, maybe questioning what I'm doing. Like
Hmm.
there'd be
Okay.
part of me that's like doing that.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, this time I didn't have like those parts were like quiet and my heart was like right there.
I love that.
Yeah, I felt so in flow. It was amazing.
But I also felt you surrender to the flow too,
Yeah.
especially with it, like how you honored, like, I'm tired and I'm excited and let's do this.
Yeah.
But also witnessing it when you're like, I just need a few minutes.
Mhm.
I just need a minute. So I'm going to take some alone time.
Yeah.
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 Thank you for that. Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, surrender's a good word. Yeah, not trying to barrel through or fake it
Right.
or
Right.
perform.
Right. There was no overriding.
No.
And I was prepared to like, okay, if she needs to like totally sit out, like I got this.
Mm.
Right. So,
Hmm. Yeah. That thought did cross my mind. I was like,
mhm,
am I
mhm.
do I have capacity to do this today?
Right.
You know? And I was like, it was a yes.
Hmm.
Um, but yeah, I'm not surprised that you felt that too. You
Yeah.
intuitive,
Yes.
nonverbal ninja.
Yeah. Yeah.
And we're just so connected. Like
Right.
dude, how often do I send you an audio memo and you're like
And I'm
texting
texting
me
you.
in
Yeah.
the middle of me sending an audio memo or
Yeah.
vice
All the
versa?
time. It happens all the time. It's so funny. Just we're so like psychically connected that like,
Yes,
yeah.
it's great.
Mhm. Mhm.
Um, in these groups, was there any moments for you that felt challenging?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm. Hmm. The second session, the
Mhm.
subject matter, I was like, I don't know if I could do this.
Ah,
Right?
yeah,
Especially because that morning received what I
yeah,
had received. I was like, I don't know if I can legitimately stay objective and not get
yeah.
swirled up or
Ooh,
swooped up in my own emotion here. Right? Like there are moments where I'm like, oh my God, this group, like right? Like we can sometimes get caught up in our own emotional expression, but like we drop it and we're still present as
Right.
facilitators. But there was this moment where I was like, I don't know if I can, like if you assign me a part or a role here, I don't know if I can do that. Um,
Mm.
and then I took it as like a, Linz, lean in
Hmm.
and allow yourself to simultaneously receive as this
Mm.
individual is receiving. This storyline is not about me, but it is about me.
Yes.
And so I'm like, okay, it can be the both and scenario here. But yeah, there was this moment where I was legit like, I'm not sure how objective I can truly remain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. And
Yeah.
you were in that one.
Yes. Yes.
Yes, I
Yeah.
did. I did get you in there.
Yeah. And I knew it too. And then I really had to ask myself, like, can you remain neutral enough as a facilitator to to allow the healing to occur
Right.
without getting swooped up? Like, can you like, and as soon as I felt the yes, then I said, okay, great.
Yeah.
It's not that we have to shove down our own
Hmm.
emotional experience. I actually I what I did was this. I allowed myself to open
Yeah.
and widen myself as a container
Mm.
to hold both emotional experiences. So it was holding me and this individual.
Which is beautiful. Like, that's awesome.
Thank you.
Yeah, because
That it took a definite intentional step to do that because I was like, this person
yeah,
really, truly needs the healing, truly, truly needs to find the inner peace with what it is that she's holding on to.
yeah,
And
yeah,
I took it as this opportunity to be like, I have found some sort of resolution, found some sort of peace within my own journey of this same subject matter. Let us offer that peace is attainable here.
yeah.
And so that's what I sat into.
Hmm.
But yeah, there was this legit moment where I was like, I don't know if I can do what
Yeah,
I'm being asked of right here, right now.
yeah, I get that. I
Mhm.
get that. Um, I'm glad you're sharing that.
Mhm.
And this interesting dynamic that we have inside of ourselves of being facilitators
Mhm.
and honoring our humanness in the
Right.
facilitation without well, not, I'm going to say it a different way. Cancel clear, not without. With, I'm going to say with,
Mhm.
like you said, being accepting of your own feelings and experiences related to the subject matter or the theme,
Yeah.
and
Yeah.
meeting that other human, human to human, right?
Mhm.
And you
Mhm.
did it so beautifully. Like you dropped in and you met her where she was, and the role that you played was so significant in the reenactment.
Mhm. Mhm.
It really impacted the way it flowed.
Yeah. Yeah. It felt like I was, no joke, it felt like I was speaking to me. It
Yes.
felt like I was speaking to my present self and my former self and my future self. It was all of those things, and it felt like I was speaking to her
Yes.
and
Yes.
her inner child
Yes.
and her future self. And it was legit like all those people wrapped up into this beautiful individual, and I was like eye to eye.
Yeah.
I'm here with you.
Yes.
And I got you, and I see you. I know exactly where you are, and I know exactly why you're
Mm.
feeling what you're feeling.
Yeah.
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 Mhm.
And that's such a gift. And it speaks to we only have the capacity to give others what we've given ourselves.
Yeah.
And so
Yes.
you to play that role
Mhm.
was you like the the rewarding nature of how you have showed up for yourself and built up the
Mhm.
capacity to show up for yourself
Mhm.
allowed that energetic experience for her
Mhm.
to receive it.
Yeah.
Because it's the words and the energy, right?
Yes. Exactly.
That's huge.
Exactly. Yes, your energetic body speaks volumes.
Hmm.
Your physical body speaks volumes. How you're breathing into the space speaks volumes. And whenever I feel disappointed that somebody is not holding space for me in a way that I need to, I simply say, not letting them off the hook, but I simply meet them with compassion of, oh, you're simply not capable of meeting yourself at a deeper level
Right.
just yet. And that's okay. It just means that it's this is not in alignment either right now um or for the long haul.
Right.
And
Yeah.
so I can't be pissed at you for not meeting me where I need you to because you're simply incapable right now of meeting yourself at a deeper level. And
Mhm.
so that knowing that, like seeing that within my own relationship dynamics, like I'm like, oh, okay, like that helps me move through my triggers
Mhm.
so much faster because I'm like, oh, oh, okay, this person just can't meet themselves at a deeper level. And that's okay. Really. That's great. There's no point in holding on to anger
Mm.
about that. It just they're just not, and that's okay.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. That is.
Mhm.
Yeah. I'm trying to think like if there's any like really challenging moments for me. I mean, there was sometimes when I was feeling that dip and like really
Mhm.
feeling tired.
Mhm.
I was
Yeah.
like, oh, I am like, I'm feeling like, you know, when you don't get enough sleep and you're doing something fun and then you hit this edge of
Mm.
like, I'm feeling like I'm in a dream world kind
Yeah.
of experience.
Yeah.
Uh, I had a few of those moments and I took some deep breaths and I was like, okay, that's all right. I got this. Um, I would say that that was probably the most challenging part for me. And yeah, I think that's, is there anything else with that? I think that's it. Yeah, it was really about my energy level
Mhm.
more than anything. Yeah. Yeah. Anything else that you want to speak to about facilitating?
Um, I mean, I walked away from this particular workshop day going like, that was really good.
Yes, dude, me too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. That was really
Yes.
good. And
Yes.
literally not a dry eye um,
Yeah.
from anybody.
And they really loved what we did.
Yeah. Yeah. It really resonated. Um,
Hmm.
they were just, to show up and to like have my own spike of energy and be a goofball.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
then noticing when that energy was starting to shift and leave. And
Hmm.
um, you know, each each group has their own nuance, their own amazing experiences,
Hmm.
um, shows up differently. Um, and each time I'm like, oh, that that was good. That was really good. But this particular day, the whole day, the whole time, I was like, oh yeah,
Yes.
this is it. Yeah.
Yes.
Hmm.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember uh the next day I was on a walk and I was reflecting on our work and I was just like so happy with what we did and how we showed up. And I'm so proud of us for what we do and that we're doing something that is so in alignment with who
Hmm.
we are.
Hmm. Yeah.
It's such a gift, you know? such a gift.
Hmm.
It's such an act of love for us to pursue too. Because it's like,
Right.
this is a niche area. Like,
Super niche.
yeah, we're like creating something that not a lot of people know about or do or whatever.
Right. Yeah.
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 And we're doing it.
And people are legit like, I love the moments where they're like,
Like,
what is
what?
therapeutic theater? What is this? And then like halfway through where you're like, okay, now we're gonna get started on the therapeutic theater portion. People are like, what the fuck have we been doing?
Yeah, yeah,
Like
wait,
almost
there's
every time
more?
I love it. They're like, wait, what? That
Dude, it's
wasn't it?
so funny. I feel like it's like every
Every
single
time.
time.
It's so fun to me. I'm like,
Yeah,
like the
yeah.
bewilderment of what have we been doing? Like it's like, wait, what?
Wait,
What do you
there's
mean
more?
we're gonna get started? Wait, it's so funny. It's just so fun.
So
Hold on.
good.
I let
Yeah,
Winston out and I want to make sure that he's not in the pool. He
yeah,
has discovered jumping into the pool and he,
just amazing.
yeah, okay, he's not. Okay, great.
Okay, good. That's good.
Sorry
Okay.
to,
All good. Yeah. Yeah, dude, that's so funny. It's like, ha, surprise, there's more.
right, right.
Get ready.
Like I love each phase. Like there's somebody somewhere in the group where they're like, wait, what?
Like, huh?
What have we been doing?
Yeah.
What do you mean? I mean, the whole thing is therapeutic theater. The whole thing is constructed, for you to experience and explore, somatic movement and vocal range and, you know, um,
Yes.
connection in a different way that shakes up your world. And you're like, oh, there can be another way. And then when we get started within the psychodrama, like people are like, what's happening?
Yeah, like, wait,
Yeah,
we
it's
have to
fun.
think about a situation.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's so
love it.
much fun to play with. And I just love like building upon, people's internal worlds and
Yeah.
pulling it into the external so that they can separate from it enough to integrate it,
Yeah.
you
Yeah.
know? And
Hmm.
that's it's so fun to watch because it's like every time we assign someone to be either like somebody's internal shame or internal anger or internal sadness, the main person who is like in it and watching it, I've heard so often they're like, "Oh my gosh, it feels so good to hear someone play my internal anger.
Yeah.
It feels so good to see it actually displayed externally."
Right.
And they get to take it in differently. It really is
Yeah.
a powerful intervention.
Yes. Yeah. And a positive one. Like
Yeah.
intervention has negative connotations, but that's truly what it is. It's
Yeah.
in, yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's yeah, I've learned that more and more about the work that we're doing and the work that I do in my practice is like we need to separate from the internal whatever. So
Mhm.
pull it out and separate, and that leads to integration. It's such a useful tool. Did he jump in?
No,
Okay.
no, but so I am dog sitting and integrating Winston into this little pack has it's it's been an interesting week. Um,
Yeah.
as as I mentioned, he has also discovered the pool and loves it. And yeah, so there's a lot of new experiences happening for Winston, and so just making sure that he has a tendency, being a bulldog, he likes to tackle and he loves to wrestle. And he is learning how to pull back his energy and he's learning how to play nice and share. And there's a lot of learning happening right now with Winston. So
Oh, so
yeah,
sweet.
yeah.
So sweet. Um, anything else about your reflection of facilitating?
No, no. You?
No, I'm just really grateful for our partnership with the HeartSpace Collective.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, me
um,
too.
so good. And it aligns so deeply with our North Node in Aries in the seventh house
Hmm.
partnership.
Yes.
So that's so
Right.
cool. Yeah. Cool, dude. Well, shall we close this out?
Yeah,
So next episode, we will have the lovely Vanessa from Tiger Lily Wellness.
I'm so excited.
I'm so excited. The conversation that we're gonna have I already feel it's gonna be so good.
I don't even know what we're going to talk about, and I can feel the energy behind it. Like I
Right?
just, I love and respect and honor this woman so much, and so I'm grateful that she has agreed to,
Yeah.
be on the podcast and,
Yes.
um, what it is that she has to offer, and she just, Tiger Lily Wellness is like this amazing healing space in its own right, and what they do there is profound, and I can't rave about them enough.
Yeah,
So I'm grateful that Vanessa is joining us.
me too. It's gonna be good.
Hmm.
We're gonna learn about her. We're gonna learn about what she does,
Mhm.
who she be, and whatever other like spiritual. I'm sure we'll go into that spiritual side of things a whole lot, and I'm excited
Yeah,
for that.
yeah.
Yeah. Cool. All right. Well, my friend, shall
Mhm.
we?
Okay,
Audience, we love you. Be well, and we will see y'all soon. Bye.
bye.